Hey Lawn Care Nation, so I wanted to do a update video on this Greenworks Pro 80 volt snowblower. I've had the unit for a couple months now, and I've had the opportunity to try it in some more extreme conditions, including one snow event where I was clearing pretty much snow depth at the limit of this unit. This unit is rated for about 13 inches of depth, and I was clearing about 12 inches of depth of snow. So we'll show you some footage from that, and then also a few days later where we had about 6 inches of snowfall overnight, but then it was followed by freezing rain. So when I went out to clear the driveway, there was literally a layer, quarter-inch thick of ice over the snow. So I thought, you know what, it's probably not recommended to use this to try to do that in those conditions with that thick ice on top. But you know what? That's what this channel is about, is testing equipment out, trying stuff out, and kind of showing you guys and giving you guys my feedback on the unit. So I filmed myself doing that, and we'll check out that footage. So first, let's take a look at that very first heavy snow event where I was clearing approximately 12 inches of snow. You'll see in the video that the machine is pretty much buried as I am going through the snow. So let's take a look at that. As you can see from that footage of that first major snow event, the machine handled clearing the driveway at that, foot deep of snow depth with absolute ease. There was absolutely no issue with it. Okay, so next, let's take a look at the next sort of extreme snow event. This was the time where it snowed about 6 inches, but it was followed by freezing rain overnight. So when I woke up in the morning and it was time to clear the driveway, there was literally a 1/4 inch layer of ice, solid ice over the top of the snow. So like I say, probably not recommended to use this type of machine for that. You know, a dual stage snowblower with metal tines is probably your best bet. But I thought, you know what, I'm gonna take it out there, I'm gonna try it and use the machine and see what happens. And let's take a look at that. so not bad. Definitely have to work it a bit more. You can see the freezing rain is already freezing right on the machine itself, even on the handle there, just in the spots where I was holding it is good. But overall, not too bad. Took a lot more work pushing the machine. You see no damage or anything. That frozen. So much batteries left. It's about half a battery to do that half a driveway, and this about 4-5 inches deep. And you can see that even on the truck here, how frozen it is on the car there. So definitely a layer of ice on top of the snow. Overall, we did really well. Definitely easier going downhill than trying to push it uphill against that ice. Okay, so as you can see, that scenario was actually a lot more difficult for the machine. Obviously, with that 1/4 inch layer of that ice on top of the snow, it felt like, you know, I was trying to go into like concrete or something. It was just like hitting a wall, trying to push the machine down. And you'll notice that first pass I did, I went down the driveway. My driveway has a slight slope. And then I tried to come up the driveway like I would do with the powdery snow. But because it was so icy and slippery, it was just so difficult to even try to walk up the driveway while trying to put some force or momentum behind the snowblower to try to push it to break through that ice. That I decided to just drag the unit up at the end of each run and then just push it down. It was a lot easier to just push it down the slight slope of the driveway than to try to push it up when I was trying to break that ice. During powdery snow, no issue going up and down the driveway, but in that scenario where there was that like 1/4 inch layer of ice on top, definitely was you know, a lot more difficult to do. Again, not something that I would probably recommend for this machine. You know, inside that side cover there that you can see where it says Greenworks Pro on the side there, there's some rubber belts and stuff there that connect obviously the electric motor to the auger there, and you know, you could potentially damage those or wear those out prematurely trying to go against, you know, a solid immovable object like ice. But like I said, this channel is all about testing stuff, so I wanted to put the machine to the test and see if it would actually you know, handle that. And you know, it did. In fact, my neighbor was across the way clearing his driveway, trying to break that ice with a shovel. And once I was done, he came over and complimented me on the machine, and he was shocked at how a battery-powered machine was able to break through the ice that he was trying to deal with, you know, with a shovel, and seeing how much effort he was having to put on to clear it with a shovel on his side. And I came with relative ease with my machine and was able to clear my whole entire driveway, you know, in the same amount of time that he did just a couple of little short pathways with the shovel manually doing it on his driveway. So next, let's just take a quick look underneath the machine for any signs of wear and tear after clearing that ice especially. Okay, so I got the unit propped up here, and the only wear and tear that I've seen so far is, you know, underneath a little bit on the edge here. Nothing actually really too bad there. The skid shoes, of course, are going to have a little bit of wear, but you can see still a ton of room there to go on that one there. Some paint coming off, especially down this lower end. That is going to absolutely be from that ice that I was, you know, pushing the machine back and forth to try and break that up. In terms of the auger, a little bit of some thread and stuff coming out from the reinforcement that's inside the rubber bands, but nothing in there that you know, has broken, especially considering the pieces of ice and stuff that were breaking up and being shot out through the top there. You know, no damage to the plastic surrounding or housing or anything, or even to the chute or the chute deflector or anything like that. Nothing damaged there. On the other side, about the same story there. A little bit of paint damage just on the lower sides where it was kind of pushing through the ice there, and some wear and tear on the skid shoes. But overall, absolutely fantastic and no other issues. Now looking at the top side of this unit, absolutely solid. Even after going through that ice and having to work the machine back and forth to break up the ice, absolutely solid. The handles are still super solid, no looseness, nothing's come loose or added any sort of like play or anything. It's as solid as it was the day I put it together. So been really impressed with the build quality of this particular unit. The battery life on this unit is also proved to be very good. I've had no issue on a full charge of the included 4 amp hour battery to clear my driveway, and even go and help neighbors with their driveways as well. Most I've used maybe half a battery each time I've gone out there. So it's been absolutely fantastic. It comes with a rapid charger, so you can recharge that battery from basically 0 to full in about 30 minutes. It's very quick on how fast it'll charge that monstrous battery. So overall, like I said, absolutely been pleased with this machine and would highly recommend it for those of you that need a battery-powered snowblower. So let me know in the comments below what you think of these battery-powered snowblowers. Have you had an opportunity to try out the Greenworks Pro or some other brand? Let me know what your experience was. So that's it for this one, guys. Here's to wishing you guys all overwhelming success and freedom in your lawn care business. Bye for now.